Hello my friends, welcome to Authentic Living with Linda. Today I'm talking about goal setting. Goal setting goes hand in hand with discipline. When you put your goals on paper, how does that make you feel? Are you somebody who won't write their goals down? It has been proven that people who write their goals and look at them regularly are more likely to attain them. So what is it that stops you from writing your goals down? Do you feel that by putting pen to paper, you're making a commitment to yourself? You are actually. Is it your handwriting or your spelling, or do you feel like you're not good enough? That the goal that you're wanting is not good enough for you, or that you're not good enough for it? Are you afraid that you're not confident enough, that you won't be able to attain it? That's part of the reason what a goal is for. A goal is to stretch us and to grow us and to teach us to be the next thing that we need to attain it. If the goal that we're setting is something that we already know how to achieve, there is no growth in it. Goals are for growing. So when we write our goals on our paper, we are extending ourselves to grow further into being more of who we actually are. Writing your goal is one way of training your mind. It's helping to remind you who you want to be, what it is that you want, and the steps that you need to do to take to get there. When you visualize your end goal done, you can see it in your mind's eye. That is powerful, because once your mind gets hold of that picture, then you have all your faculties working for you. You have your mind, your emotions, and your thoughts all working in the same direction to make that goal yours. And when you put it into your subconscious mind by thinking about it often enough, then the universe gets involved and things start falling into place. Synchronicities start happening, and before you know it, everything's lining up for you to get the thing that you want. There are two things that will happen when you write your goals on a piece of paper. This is what happens to me. My inner critic, who I've called Sally, decides that this goal is out of my league, that there's no way I can reach it, and she reminds me of my pedigree. She tells me all the reasons why I won't be able to attain this goal. I say thank you, Sally, because all these things that she's telling me are extremely helpful. They are the things that I need to overcome to reach my goal. The same with you. When your inner critic starts yabbering on in your ear, listen, because that is your inner critic is telling you all the things you need to know to get to where you want to be. Everything that your inner critic says about you not being good enough, that's the work that needs to happen. You need to prove to yourself that you are good enough. And the second thing is that you become aware of what you don't know. Writing your goal down helps to produce clarity. It helps to fill in the gaps of the things that you don't know yet, and where you need to train and where you need to learn new skills. So breaking your goal into tasks and then listing these on your piece of paper. When you've got your tasks list, break them down into actions so that each task has a series of actions, and then break those actions into the tiniest, smallest steps. This way, you're guiding your brain to do what it needs to do in the smallest possible way without any resistance. Your brain can say, oh, I can do that. It's because it's easy. But when you give it an umbrella idea, it goes into overwhelm and says it doesn't know what to do next. So by breaking your goals down into tasks and then tasks into smaller tasks, smaller actions, then you give your brain guidance as to what to do, and then begin to work on the steps. Tick the steps off one by one. Expect change. Expect results. It's a bit like putting a jigsaw puzzle together. You start off with all these scattered small pieces, and as you pick them up and put them in to their right places and build around together, it builds the picture. And before long, you have that picture that you see in your mind's eye coming into being around you. You give yourself the ability to attain what it is you want. Our challenge for today is to give yourself a high five in the mirror for each completed step. Easy, but so rewarding. Reward yourself. At the end of every day, reverse engineer your day in review. Go back through and focus on what you did get done. Focus on all the good things that happened through your day. Look for the synchronicities and you will find them. This emotional buzz will motivate you to continue to accomplish more. And that's the cycle of discipline. That's the cycle of motivation. So our challenge for today is to give yourself a high five in the mirror for each step you accomplish. And I'll see you tomorrow.